Alrighty, the last time I did this, my sound. The last time I did this, it was very quiet, and even when I downloaded it and uploaded, sorry, not downloaded it, when I uploaded it, it was still really quiet. So I'm gonna try raising my voice here. I decided to come out to Fish Creek Park in Calgary. That's where I'm at. So this is going down. It's a very beautiful place. So yeah, let's get right into this. I was gonna make one of the other videos, but then I remembered this one, so that's why we're doing this one. And hopefully this one is loud enough. There's really nobody around. There's a family way over there, but it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter ever actually. But Jeremiah 5:30 to 31. An astounding and horrible matter has come to be in the lands. The prophets have prophesied falsely, and the priests rule by their own hand. And my people have loved it so. And what are you going to do at the end of it? Are you going to stay in your own traditions? Or when Yahusha comes, are you going to stand for Yahuwah? Isaiah 38 to 11, and go write it before them on a tablet and inscribe it on a scroll, that it is for a later day, talking about these times, a witness forever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children who refuse to hear the Torah of Yahuwah, not dead works Judaism, but the Torah of Yahuwah, who say to the seers, do not see, and to the prophets, do not prophesy to us what is right, speak to us what is smooth, prophesy deceits. Turn aside from the way, swerve from the path, cause the set apart one of Yasharel to cease from before us. Second Timothy 4:3 to 4. For there shall be a time when they shall not bear sound teaching, but according to their own desires they shall heap up for themselves teachers tickling the ear. And they shall indeed turn their ears away from the truth and be turned aside to myths. This is when people take commentary over the word. Hebrews 13:8. Yahusha Mashiach is the same yesterday and today and forever. He never changes, which includes his name. Yahuwah never changes, which includes his name. Malachi 3:6. For I am Yahuwah, I shall not change, and you, O sons of Jacob, James, shall not come to an end. James 1:17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no change nor shadow of turning. Acts 7:43. And you took up the tent of Molech and the star of your mighty one Kion, which is the supposed star of David on the Babylonian Israeli flag, images which you made to bow before them. Therefore I shall remove you beyond Babel, scattered over the entire face of the earth. Only a remnant was left. They were considered farmers, and they converted to all the religions that came into the land in order to keep their place in the land. Yahuwah says they would remain, and there they are, being ravaged again. John 12:45 to 50. Sorry, I just heard wildlife, and I went and looked, and there's literally a deer. You're so beautiful. I'm going to keep reading, though. You're so pretty. I love you. John 12:45 to 50. And he who sees me sees him who sent me. I have come as a light into the world, so that no one who believes in me should stay in darkness, which means people would and could, doesn't mean they should stay in darkness. And if anyone hears my words but does not watch over them, I do not judge him, for I did not come to judge the world, but to save the world. Sorry, I was just looking around to see where it went. It's gone. That was a beautiful deer. For I did not come to judge the world, but to save the world. He who rejects me and does not receive my words has one who judges him. The word, the law of Yahuwah, that I have spoken shall judge him in the last day, because I spoke not from myself, but the Father who sent me has given me a command what I should say and what I should speak. Yahuwah would never speak against his own commands, but he does speak against the traditions of men. And I know that Yahuwah's command is everlasting life, Deuteronomy 28. Therefore, whatever I speak as the Father has said to me, so I speak. Deuteronomy 18:13 to 19. Be perfect, which means to always do the right thing, right being Yahuwah's Torah. Be perfect before Yahuwah your Elohim, for the nations whom you are possessing do listen to those using magic and diviners. Disobedience unto Yahuwah is as witchcraft, magic and diviners. But as for you, Yahuwah your Elohim has not appointed such for you. Yahuwah your Elohim shall raise up for you a prophet like me, talking about Moshe, this is talking about Yahusha, from your midst, from your brothers. He's from the tribe of Yehuda, which is why he doesn't do priestly duties, because that's a Levitical. Listen to him according to all you asked of Yahuwah your Elohim in Horeb in the day of the assembly, saying, Let me not hear again the voice of Yahuwah my Elohim, nor let me see this great fire any more, lest I die. And Yahuwah said to me, What they have spoken is good. I shall raise up for them a prophet like you out of the midst of their brothers, and I shall put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak to them all that I commanded him. And it shall be the man who does not listen to my words, which he speaks in my name, I require it of him. Yahusha means Yahuwah salvation. Yahu, Yahuwah, Shah, salvation. Shua means to cry out. Exodus 23:13. And in all that I have said to you, take heed, make no mention of the name of other mighty ones. Let it not be heard from your mouth. Hosea 4:6 to 10. My people have perished for a lack of knowledge. That knowledge is the Torah of Yahuwah. Because you have rejected knowledge, I reject you from being priest for me. Renewed Jerusalem will all be a nation of priests. I will reject you from being priest for me if you reject the Torah. Since you have forgotten the Torah of your Elohim, I also forget your children. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. 1 John 3:4. Sin is lawlessness. My esteem they have changed into shame. When you call him by Baal God, which is a name for Satan, you are turning his esteem into shame. His name is Yahuwah. They eat the sin of my people and lift up their desire to their crookedness. And it shall be like people like priests, and I shall punish them for their ways and reward them for their deeds. what would How does that make sense if suddenly we're no longer going to be rewarded for our ways and our deeds anymore because Yahusha died, so we don't have to keep the law? Like, none of that makes any sense. And they shall eat but not be satisfied, they shall whore but not increase, for they have stopped obeying Yahuwah.